What's up, guys? In today's video we're going to talk about what my goals and plans are for the 2021 season. Stick with us and we'll get right into it. Alright guys, so I made a list this year of what I want to see this company grow into, what some of my plans are, and I'll kind of get into that with you a little bit to kind of talk to you about the reasons why I'm trying to get that way. First, I want to start off, this year I started my YouTube because I was kind of looking for something to do on the side of mowing and stuff like that, and my goal was to hit 10 subscribers. Year end I hit 32, so I did quite a bit more than I thought, and I really appreciate it, and thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button. And if you haven't already and you're seeing this video, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, let me know what you guys want to see on future videos, because this year my goal for YouTube is I want to hit 200 subscribers. I'm a long ways away from that, but if you guys can hit that subscribe button, help me get there, that'd be awesome. The other thing is I'm throwing around the idea of maybe starting a podcast. I'm not really sure if that's something that I want to do, but if there's enough of you guys that want to see it or hear it, need something to listen to while you're out and about, running the mower or gym or anything like that, we can definitely do that. So next on my list is I have an advertising goal. I really want to try some of the road signs or maybe door-to-door hangers. I'm still tossing up that idea depending on where we are with COVID. When snow starts to melt, I may not do that, but I really want to try something different than just using social medias and stuff like that. It has worked really well for me. I'm actually still picking up people for the winter season for plowing and stuff like that. I've kind of scaled back a little bit because a lot of people were calling. I had to turn a couple away. But I want to try the road signs, the ones that you put out by the end of the road there, by the stop sign, that people can see your advertising. So I'm working on putting together a pretty simple logo and design and everything like that to try to get people call. I already have been driving around town here where I live, and I already have a plan on what roads I want to put them on. So we'll see how that works out. That's my goal there. I want to try something a little bit different with our uniforms. I mean, this light gray is nice, and it's kind of cool, but they kind of look pretty dirty and dingy after a while, so I want to try to change that up a little bit, try to make it something that's a little more professional all year round. I'm also thinking about, for advertising, I'm also thinking about putting some logos on the truck. I don't want to do a full wrap on this. This is still my daily driver. I still drive it to my 9-to-5 Monday through Friday job. My parents live out of state, so I still want to be able to go down and see them without boasting about it. But maybe something simple like the company name down by the lower doors on the rockers. Maybe my social media stuff on maybe the rear window or something like that. Nothing too huge, but something that makes me look like I'm all in. We'll see how that works out. I'm still debating it. I've been putting it back and forth. I'm also a local firefighter, and the last thing I want to do is be flying to a call and have someone call my company number because they didn't like how I was driving. With these advertising goals, what I would like to see come from that, I want 5 residential new accounts on top of what I did last year. And I would like to try to get at least 1 new commercial account, and we'll see how that goes. I'm not 100% sure exactly how I'm going to do that, whether I'm walking in and talking to people that own the place, but we'll see what I can try to get going in that aspect there. But I'd like to add 1 commercial and 5 residential. And the reason I'm going to have time for all this is because another goal I have on here is I want to fire 1 customer. And now I'm not saying I'm going to go to them and tell them, you're done, this isn't working, I don't want to be a part of that. It may, depends on how the season goes, but I definitely want to have at least 1 customer, maybe one that was a little bit more of a pain than the others, and just kind of sever ties and move on so I can try to grow my company bigger than what I'm envisioning now, because my 5-year goal is quite big. But I would very much like to kind of part ways with one to make room for someone who's really going to appreciate everything that I've got going on. Secondly, and this is kind of one of the biggest things on my list, so my list isn't very, very large, is I want to add another vehicle to my fleet. Maybe something that I'm going to use as my daily for landscaping, something else that I can use for plowing. The biggest reason for that is this year, I just recently had some issues with my plow. My plow was down and out for about 4 to 5 days. We just got it all wrapped up. It's actually on the truck now because I just finished it up yesterday, and I still have to bring it back to where I store it. All said and done, I was out a couple $100 between having it towed to the shop so I can work on it, parts needed for it, stuff like that. And it's not a huge deal because we did get it figured out and fixed. But I don't, if it snowed in those 5 days, I've got nothing else. It's easy pulling a landscape trailer. If, the truck goes out and I need something, I can call up U-Haul, get a truck to pull my trailer. That's not a problem. But in the winter months, it gets a little more hectic, and those people and customers are relying on you to be able to plow them out. So I definitely learned that. Luckily, like I said, we didn't have any snow these 5 days here. But I would like to add another vehicle, whether it's an older truck or even a dump truck. Actually, I've been kind of throwing out that idea because I kind of want a dump trailer of my own, but another truck would be more beneficial for me. So if I can get something, either put a dump insert in it for mulch, or a dump truck itself, that would be awesome. I can also use that for sand and fully logo that one, because that'll be mainly the truck I use, and then just use the Tundra I'm in now as kind of my backup if that truck goes down. So I'm tossing around that idea. Like I said, I got real lucky this year that we didn't get any snow when I was down and out, but it could have gone really bad for me as well. I do have friends that are in the landscaping industry, but again, their trucks are all being used and they're not really gonna let me use it. Lastly, you guys saw I had my Echo 225 trimmer this year, and I had that junky Craftsman. That Craftsman's going in the trash. As soon as I pull the trailer out next year, I'm going to be tossing that away. So I need another trimmer. I'm thinking probably a Red Max. I've heard that they're pretty good for us taller folk. I'm just shy of 6'3", so Echo tends to be a little bit lower. My back hurts after a while. But I'd like a good all day, everyday mower, and I'm probably going to get a Red Max. Additionally to the trimmer, I also want to add a new blower. I'm going to try to up my leaf game next year to try to give me a little bit more money going into the winter months, to plan for unexpected expenses like my plow going down or something like that. I'm thinking I'm back and forth between doing the new Echo 9010, so I have something that's really beefy for leaf season next year, or whether I'm going to do that or maybe a Red Max. The Steel 600 BR600 has been great to me, but I definitely need something with a little more power for leaf season. I definitely need a backup if one of them goes down, so I'm looking into that there. Alright guys, but that's what I've got for my 2021 goals and plans for what I want to see the company do. Like I said, I want at least 6 more customers, 5 residential and 1 commercial, and I might be letting go a property, whether it's maybe the condos or something like that. It may not be. They were good to me last year, so we will see what happens there. But if you like this video, guys, hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, continue to follow along. I just invested more. This is a new camera, new mic. So 2021 is going to be good for you guys too. I'm trying to up my game and bring you better content. So I appreciate the follow, and keep watching.